Hi, and welcome to Life Starts at Retirement. Now, I have a fairly large Facebook group for Life Starts at Retirement. I'd love to have you join me. Facebook.com/group/Life Starts at Retirement. And I get asked all of the time, how do I know when it's the right time to retire? Will I just know? Will it get to be too much? Is there some kind of intuition? How will I know when I'm ready to retire? So in today's video, I talk about 5 reasons other than financial reasons why it may be time for you to retire. I'm Maureen Dobransky. Again, this is Life Starts at Retirement. I produce a retirement lifestyle video every Saturday at noon. Now, of course, there are obvious financial reasons why you might need to keep working. I know, believe me, how important those reasons are. There's the income that you get that allows you to live your life, maybe the healthcare benefits that you get, maybe your pension benefits that you get. You still may have a lot of debt. You might be supporting children. You might be putting them through college. I'm not here to judge. I know that there are so many financial things happening in this world, so I'm not here to judge. But for the most of us, at some point, the benefit you receive from your money may start to be not as important as the lifestyle you can live outside of your work. And typically there are 5 reasons that this has happened. And in this video, I also want to share a surprisingly wonderful 6th benefit that I recently figured out. So stay tuned right until the end. So what are those 5 reasons that it may be time for you to think about retirement? Let's start with number 1. The one at my age that I see is most important is health. Now, I say that for a few reasons. First, I'm watching my parents suffer through a really tough stage of life right now. Just 3 short years ago, my parents wintered in Arizona. A few years before that, they had a condo in Mazatlan and were living it up, spending the winter right on the beach in a beautiful condo in Mazatlan. And now, my dad lives full-time in a care facility with very bad dementia. My mom FaceTimed me today, actually, and while she was visiting my dad, and I can honestly say, I don't think he knew who I was. And watching this is one of the saddest things I've ever seen in my life. And then my mom, although she's really quite healthy, about a year and a half ago, she fell and she broke her hip. She's doing great now, but she's learning how to manage day to day without my dad at home at 82 years old. And frankly, it's not fun. They're 82 and 87, my dad is right now, and it's a very difficult stage of life to watch them go through. Now, not only is it happening to my parents, or not only am I seeing their health deteriorating now, and although I know I'm 61, almost 62, I've seen so many people our age suffering. Since March of this year, 6 people we know, 6, have passed away. The oldest of all 6 of them was 72 years old. Now, I don't like that one bit. I'm certainly certain nobody likes that. But that's one reason to think about retiring. And then now so many of our friends are now having health issues. Add into all of that potentially a full-time job, maybe negative issues at work, grandkids, lots of stress, a drive to and from work. Add all of that in, and any one of us could be in that position where our health suffers. So for Ken and I personally, we recently made the decision for Ken to retire. I'm semi-retired and probably will always be doing something because I need to be busy, but Ken is working on selling his business, and fingers crossed it'll be done before the end of August. It's been delayed a little bit, but we're hoping before the end of August. But we decided that right now in our lives, we're healthy enough to enjoy our lives, we're healthy enough to travel, and we really want to start living our retirement life, the life we've always dreamed about, the life we've prepared for so many years. The last thing anyone wants to do is retire and then not be healthy enough to enjoy ourselves. So for me, the number 1 reason why you may be ready to retire is either to get yourself healthy and get back on track, or to enjoy your life while you still are healthy enough to do that. Piggybacking on top of that topic is the number 2 reason why you may be ready to retire, and that's we all have to understand, and we all know this, but we have to get familiar with that, is that our time on this earth is really limited. I'm 61 and a half, and if I live till 90, although that's still a long time, how many of those years will I have the energy to do what I want to do? Will I have the energy that I have now? How many of those years will I have the health that I have now? How many high quality years do I have left? Now I'm hoping many of them will be that high quality. But you never know. So we're willing to sort of take a gamble or a little bit of a risk on having a bit less money today and trade it in for hopefully a lot more fun right now and a lot more time and fun in my life. So we've decided to take a little bit of less money now and enjoy our lives and be retired. The third reason that you might be ready to retire now is, well, this could have been easily the number one reason now, but the third reason on this video anyhow is to spend more time with friends and family. Now we have six freaking amazing grandkids from 18, almost 13, almost 11, 8, 5, and 1. We have 6 grandkids. My parents live 3 hours away from me. I haven't seen my sister's new house. And when I say new, I bet you she's been there 4 years. She lives in Victoria, British Columbia. I can honestly say for myself, the quality of my life is largely dependent upon the quality of my relationships. And so you're trying to have all of these relationships, and then if you're still working 40 hours a week, spending time commuting, grocery shopping, laundry, cooking, cleaning, etc., how much quality time is really left for friends and family? And for me, again, it came to a point where we just decided a little bit less money, spend more time doing the things we want, traveling, friends, family, etc. So the fourth reason why you may be considering retiring now is, well, I'm not quite sure what to call it, so I'm just going to call it fulfillment. And what I mean about this is I have so much I really still want to do on this earth. I have so many goals, so many things I want to experience, things I want to do. And working, frankly, full-time in an office for someone else is not one of those things that I want to do anymore. I want to achieve some big things still. I still have some small things that I want to do. And I just want to have fun. Some small things like building a snowman in the yard, swimming with my grandkids, jumping through puddles, spending time snuggling, hugging, tickling. All those are small things. I still have some pretty massive things that I want to do. And a dream of mine is actually coming true this year. I'm a destination speaker on cruise lines. Now, even saying that gives me goosebumps. I'll be speaking on Celebrity Cruise Lines and Viking Ocean's Cruise Lines. And we have 14 cruises scheduled for the next 18 months. Now, honestly, wow. But then I still have other dreams. I want to grow this YouTube channel. I want to help my 18-year-old granddaughter figure out her career choices. There are so many things I still want to do in my life. I want it all. I want relationships, I want fun, I want passion, I want excitement. I sound like a selfish little kid, but I do. I really want to do these things. And so there came to a point in my life where working full-time just wasn't one of the things that I wanted in my life anymore. So again, we chose to have a little bit less money and do some other things in our lives. Now, number 5, and I'm just going to call this one personal. Every single person that I've ever talked to about retirement, no matter if they're excited about their retirement or scared, has thought about retirement. The older they get, the more they think about it. And every single person has a personal reason to retire, no matter how scared they may be or how excited they may be. And this is where I just want you to take a minute and think about your personal reason. Bring it forward. Get rid of the nerves, get rid of the stress, or maybe feel the excitement, feel the yes, I want it, and make it happen. And now for the bonus tip, and honestly, every one of these is important, but this one, again, it may be the most important one. First, before I share it, if you've enjoyed this content, please subscribe and hit like. And now, this again could have been number 1, and it could have been anywhere in this list, and I've sort of touched on it throughout the whole entire video, but I believe there comes a time when we realize that our time is non-renewable on this earth. We can't make any more time. There's 60 seconds in a minute. There's 60 minutes in an hour. There's 24 hours in a day. No matter how much we wish we could get time back, That's all the time we ever will have. You can never get back time. And it seems as though the younger you are in your life, in your career, the more money matters, and rightfully so. If you're younger, you have to focus on the family, on the mortgage, on living, on feeding them, on sending them to college, giving them sports, all that kind of stuff. So rightfully so. But the older you get, the focus kind of changes, and time becomes more important of a resource than money, or at least there's a balance there. So I wish for you that you don't become one of the ones that never gets around to retiring and then tragically passes away when they could have retired. Don't be one of the ones that hangs on and hangs on and hangs on and then gets sick, or worse, dies. Embrace your life. Embrace the next steps. Figure out what you want and then go and get it and make your retirement remarkable. I'm Maureen Dobransky. This is Life Starts at Retirement. I produce a retirement lifestyle video every Saturday at noon. Please consider again subscribing, hit the like button, and also our Facebook group is a great resource for anything and everything retirement. Facebook.com/groups/Life Starts at Retirement.